Now let me catch up on some of this chat that's been going on. Hold on, let me wait until this little thing on my phone starts. There we go. Perfect, this is good. RITAFA hype. Throw those R's up. RITAFA, here he comes. The tomato boy. RITAFA. Fun fact, I also learned the American Sign Language alphabet this week, so I can literally throw up an R. And Nate and I have recently talked about learning ASL. You should totally do it. Just start saying to each other out of nowhere. That's dope. I feel like not enough people know it. I still gotta learn more than just the alphabet. Mood. But I really like how... but I really want to learn it to be able to communicate with the deaf and also to communicate non-verbally, to throw shade. Or even if it's just loud. Right? Like it'd be super handy in public at concerts, etc. But also like DC has a really large deaf community, and I think it just gives us an opportunity to meet more people in general. That is true. That would be a really neat thing to learn. Maybe I should, start learning sign language. Alright, I think we're good. I love the music in this game. Is my mic coming through? Can you guys hear me? I was having a problem with that at the very beginning of the Sleeping Dogs stream. So is it still working? Am I still coming through? Thank you. Perfect. Yep. RITAFA. It's time for RITAFA. Thank you, Andrew. So if I remember correctly, yep. I love this game. So I should have a fragrant branch of yellow, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'll use this to go towards the area that has the weapon I want. I don't usually do this in this order, so please wish me luck, because I usually go to this area a lot later in the game. I don't think that I'll have too much trouble doing it right now, because you can technically do them in any order. So just, throw some luck my way, I guess. Do I have... I don't. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's time for RITAFA to go on his... well, to continue his grand adventure. I think I have already talked to you.
Jedi statue?
Yes, I've heard this all. The statue he's talking about is this statue right here. That one over there. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this area real quick of these guys. I don't want these guys interrupting me. Rude. I got my new sword last week. I haven't used it yet though. Drang Lake sword. It's a good sword. Vast upgrade from what I was using previously. Dead. So this isn't... I'm pretty sure there's dudes up there, but they only come down when you do this thing. So this is an interesting part of this game. Let me double check my stash real quick. Yeah, okay. Our boy RITAFA, he is here. So you may notice the statue looks suspiciously human. That's because it is. That clicking noise you're hearing, I don't know if you can really hear it now. I was just hearing it a second ago. That belongs to an enemy type that I don't remember if I showed off in Dark Souls 1, but they are in Dark Souls 1. They're called basilisks, and if they hit you with enough of their, like, gas that they spew out, then they petrify you, and you turn to stone. So that's going to be a problem here in a second when I unstone this woman. Use my fragrant branch of yore. Yes. She's going to turn back into a human. And... okay. So they don't come down until I hit this lever. So let me talk to this lady first. She has some interesting dialogue.
Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me a moment, please.
So you don't actually need to give her a moment. You can talk to her immediately, but I'm going to go out here real quick and talk to our boy, this guy. I don't remember his name.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart.
Ben Hart.
Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again.
You know,
I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help. I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts.
unstoning a
I'll
woman
see
and
mine
giving her
paid.
money? You'd be very popular in
I swear
1600.
it by my ancient sword.
I mean, give me that gesture.
I
Yeah.
swear.
So to continue his quest line, I'm pretty sure you have to summon him during boss fights. I don't really want to do that, so I probably won't do his quest line. But now that she's had some time to gather herself, let's talk to her again.
I'm fine. I think... No. I'm fine. Really, I am. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh.
You mean 1700? Oh dear.
Oh. You're that traveler.
I am that traveler.
I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps
She just read.
you could consider this my thanks.
Yes, she did. She gave me a prism stone. Yes, precisely.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags.
So this is a kind of a funny thing that you have a lot more options if you come here later in the game. But she just said she feels shameful wearing these rags. So what she's gonna ask is if I can spare her some armor, and she'll wear whatever you give her. So you can have her dress up kind of in like funny looking outfits. I'm probably gonna give her some of the stuff I have doubles of. So let's see what she looks like afterwards.
I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything. Whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel.
Please give her a
Anything at all will
ridiculous
do.
outfit if you can.
Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Oh yeah, you can buy stuff from her too. She sells pyromancy stuff. I wish you could give her the swab. That's true. If I had the swab, maybe I'd give it to her. So I'll give her one of these. These things look strange. You can have one of those. I actually don't think I want to give her any of these. I'll give you some gloves. Yeah, you can take some of these gloves. Let's see my pants. You have some pants. There you go. Yeah, you can have that.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift.
The swab.
After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is
That
my
helmet
best
looks
chance.
like an ice cream cone. That's true, and so she said that once she changes into her outfit, she'll head to Majula, which is like the hub area. So I think next time we go back to Majula, she'll be there wearing the stuff that we gave her. So we'll have to keep an eye out for her to see her in that ice cream hat. Remember, hey, Nate, look. That's what Nate said out loud. Wait, that's what I said out loud to Nate. What is the swab? Nate, I didn't look. I'm sorry, okay? RITAFA did that, exactly. It wasn't me, it was RITAFA. There's a basilisk. That's what they look like. Pretty sure there's more. We demand answers. Ooh, I forgot that there was a bonfire here. Sweet. So I got the bonfire. Got a chest. I'm pretty sure there's something to reinforce my Estus flask in here. Yeah, there's an Estus flask shard. So I'm gonna have to go back to Majula and get that upgraded. Thank you for the bleed stone. also go over here. Oh, I'll try and get it again. Okay, alright, give that another shot. Okay. Did not do that correctly. There we go. One of these rooms there's an item, I think. It must be on the other side, I guess. Getting some extra souls, though. It's always nice to get a little bit of extra level up stuff. You know, I remember that girl in Zoe 101 who was obsessed with cotton swabs? My brain read the swab in her voice. I didn't watch a lot of Zoe 101, so I'm not exactly sure who that is. Does anybody else in the chat know who that is? Watch Zoe 101. Get up. Let me go head back to Majula real quick to get my Estus Flask reinforced. I didn't miss much. I love, but also envy how each of you guys are like experts at the games you stream. I appreciate you saying that. I take a lot of pride in being knowledgeable about this series because it means a lot to me.
Is that a shard you've here?
Yes, it is a shard.
However,
thank you. Is she here yet? I might have come too early to see her. So I think she stands like on this hill, so she's not here yet. I'll have to come back and see a little bit of her adventures. Go back. A very loose definition of the word expert. Okay, fine. Everyone but you. Happy? I'm giving back my expert card as well. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yes. Yes. That's why those guys are up there. Because this room can lock. And you have to open it up, and they'll come down and attack you, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Sweet time opening up. All right, this is a cool looking area of the game. The shaded woods. What are you doing? So do I have my... Yes, I do. Y'all are experts to me. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Which one of these is the strongest? Can I use this? I can. Let me equip the Grand Lance as well, just so I have something else. But that makes me roll fat. I won't equip it. Sorry, what is this noise? Oh, that's throwing rocks at me. I won't equip it just yet. Excuse me, sir. I see you back there. If you could stop, I'd appreciate that. I have the Grand Lance, so when this sword runs out of durability, I can just use the Grand Lance. Stop throwing rocks at me, bitch! Rock throwing bitch! Don't speak for me. You should. he was a bitch that was throwing rocks at me. I had to call like I saw it. He couldn't come up to me and wave his... I mean, it looks like the other guys are attacking me with like a stinky spine. He couldn't do that. He had to throw a rock at me. Like, look at this thing he's attacking me with. Oh, I killed the only one that had it. Look at this thing. It's like a spine that has like a the skull still attached to it. I don't know what it is. Roxas. The rock throwing binge. A man against throwing rocks, I must say. Once more, very popular with the ladies of 1900. I would have gotten all the ladies back then. So this, I believe, if I remember correctly, there's 3 different ways that you can go. You can go this way, which is the right way, if you want to continue with this side of the story. You can go this way, that results in a dead end. And then you can go this way that also results in a dead end. Let me go this way first. There are only dead ends right now. You come back. These like funky dogs. What, I forgot these enemy types were here. Oh, do they not want to fight? I mean, if you don't want to fight, then we don't have to. Is this the area with the... Yeah, this guy. This is a dead end right now, but we will be coming back here. Ooh, that was close. I might just ignore this guy. Alright. That's how this one has to. Hippo buddy. Yeah, Hippo buddy's back. I'll probably just leave him do his devices this time, because he's just a pain in the ass to fight. I want to go down this way to get... There's a ring that he's standing next to that I want. It's not as good as it was, because it was also in Dark Souls 1. Not as good as it was back then, but it's still not bad. It's Marshmallow angry. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Gonna go up here, because I think there's also an item up here that I can pick up. So yeah, we'll be coming back here later in the game to open this door. There's another guy here. Yeah. Can't open the door anyway. Where's Turtle Gang? Oh, don't worry, Tams. We'll be running into another Turtle Gang. We're far from done with the Turtle Gang. The red tear stone ring. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. Rude. Reset their positioning. this is the other way, the other dead end we can go to right now. There's a little bit more going on over here, though. Yeah. Hello, sir. These guys didn't used to be here. They were added during the Scholar of the First Sin update. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure these two guys come at you both at once. I'm sorry. What happens when I hit the dodge button and nothing happens? That's not fair. Dang it. Maybe I should be using... maybe I'll two-hand. Let's see if it's clean 2 hits. Damn, look at this guy. Look at this dude. How do I want to deal with this boy? There we go. Give. Got some twinkling titanite there. Nice upgrade material that we might be using later. Could be, possibly, might. So, this is something that, like, fucked me up the first time I played this. So, usually when we're roaming around, when you're playing online, you see the phantoms of other players. Like, if I were to touch this message, you see that, it, like, warns you about the fact that there's a guy back there shooting arrows. But if you touch one of these bloodstains, it'll show you how another character died. See this, like, phantom character? So that's, like, the shadow of another character that died. So when I saw that guy down there, I was like, oh, it's just a shadow. But that's actually an enemy. That's just another way that Dark Souls, like, fucks with you. This is not a shadow, this is an enemy. He's throwing shit at me. And I don't think I can lock onto him either, which is a pain. I want him to shoot one more. There we go. So I can do this. Do it again. God, that's such a pain in the ass. There we go. That's messed up. Thank you for interesting item and shield there. And this is another area that we'll come back to later in the game. This is called the Shrine of Winter. And this is actually one of the gateways to one of the DLCs. But you have to pass through it during the main story. But I can't open it yet. So I'll go back to where I was supposed to be. I wanted to come down here and get some of the items and get some souls for leveling up as well. The more souls, the better. I think I almost have enough stats to use the weapon I want. I think I only need to level up like once or twice more. Rest to get my Estus back. And then we're going into the really part, the really shaded part of the Shaded Woods. This part here. So how I like to do this, you can kind of see in the background there's some of those like shadow guys that'll hang out and do their thing. Yeah, there he is over there. I like to just hug this wall, because if you do that, you'll reach a chest that I really like to get. And then an optional area, and then the actual area you like to go to. Excuse me, sir. That's rude. Please don't do that. Gonna run a little bit. Swig a little bit. Open a little bit. Take this and roll. Got the old sun ring. Don't remember what that does, but I'm glad I have it. This is the ring I really want up here. The Chloranthy ring +1. This is the real way forward, I believe. Yep, but I don't want to go up there just yet. I want to go a little bit further this way to meet up with an optional character to talk to who's hanging out in these shaded woods up here. Hello, everyone. There's also a weapon up here that I think I used once. No, maybe he gives it to you, or do you? I think you can buy it from him. So you might be thinking, Todney, there's no one here. Well, what the heck are you talking about? There is someone here. I completely missed him the first time I played this, and I would not blame you if you had no idea what the hell I was talking about. Do you see up in the right-hand corner up there that like little red circle and that little red blob? That is actually a head that you can talk to. And he's just a head that you can talk to.
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
I'm not going to do that.
What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengal, if I deserve a name in this sorry state.
You can talk to it.
'Tis rare
Yes.
to slap these gums. This is pleasant.
Okay, bye.
Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom.
If you talk to him enough, he'll let you buy stuff.
I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. So I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it,
He seems lonely.
but it's not so bad.
It's
Really?
true. He is.
Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now. I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask.
You may bear a great burden. Don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body. I see visions. My body, headless, raging without me. My body wielding my sword, a sword forged only to kill.
Damn it.
My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away.
The defense is simply people looking at it and saying, okay, bye, and then boom, kingdom defended.
I learn new things every day. Things never learned in battle. And, thanks to you, I've recalled the joy of conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
Yeah, so he let you learn a gesture, and you can buy, yeah, the greatsword. I remember using the greatsword and really liking it. So this is one of the ways you can get one.
I cannot lie. Sometimes
I think if you
wonder
talk to him
what's
enough, he
become
gives
of
you
the
something
kingdom.
else. So I'm gonna run through his
But was a
dialogue
hired
real
hand,
quick.
yes. But we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am afraid.
Question is, in times of
But perhaps
defense,
it's for the best.
do
we
you know
knew not
where a
what
king
we
keeps his
fought for.
armies?
I was born in Feroza, a land in the distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with our neighbours. Eventually, our kingdom fell, and our people scattered. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war, and I can imagine no other way to live. What a fool I was. I am grateful for these peaceful days.
In
But
his
such
sleeves.
contentment lies only in the here and now.
Oh my gosh.
Why must life be so confounding? Thank you for lending an ear to my ramblings. Here, take these. I've no use for them.
Yay!
Go along and resume your journey.
He gives
Farewell. I will retire
to my
to my
silence.
silence.
He gives you his helmet, the one he's wearing. I guess he had an extra one. It's pretty cool though. It looks like this. Let me just put it on real quick. Pretty cool. I like it. You can get the rest of his armor set too, but that comes later in the game. Wait, so now he's a naked talking head? No, he still has his helmet on. I guess he had an extra one. He's just relaxing. He's just vibing. You're wearing that head's only clothing. He gave me his extra one. Van Garl is my buddy. Van Garl the talking head. Now this is where we were supposed to be going. How do you get the rest of the armor set when there's no rest of him, sir? Well, if you were paying special attention to his dialogue, you would know that he said that he gets visions of his body somewhere else in the land of Drangleic causing havoc. So maybe later in the game we'll run into his body doing chaos. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll put you on timeout, so help me. radiant life gem. So I think we're only... I think we're only one boss away from the area I need to be in. We're pretty close. Ugh, I hate these guys. Bolts. A body separated from its head and causing havoc. Is that a reference to something that I'm not privy to? Been thinking about Punk Hazard lately. Is that a One Piece reference that I'm not catching on to? Could be. I don't know. I mean, they were pretty candid in the fact that they were inspired by Guts, or no, Berserk. A character in Berserk called Guts. Wait. Damn it! I still get surprised by them sometimes. I never expect them to just like be ready like that. What the hell? I have my fucking shield on. What is that laughing in game? Hold on. One Piece. Oh my god. There's a One Piece character that's introduced as a severed head, and its body is off doing other things. Is that laughing you're talking about? The sound... Laughing... That sounds like chickens. Well, perhaps Vangarl is a reference to One Piece then. That sounds interesting. You'll have to, I guess, whenever I find his body, you'll have to tell me if it like shares any visual similarities. But yes, that laughing is pretty much all around us. It comes in a bunch of different varieties. There's a couple different sources, because if it's laughing and not chickens, that's way more creepy. I thought it was chickens this whole time. It sounds like laughing to me. It is laughing, unfortunately, so it is pretty spooky. I don't like that. So you see this pot behind me that has like the face? So those, if you get close to them, they will like expel something called curse. You see that? And the pots are what is making the noise. So I will destroy them. Okay. Yeah, the statue blocks my way, so this is a... Okay, I get a little nervous whenever I see one of those. So now that I've destroyed all the pots around here, you don't hear it anymore. Go full Link mode, smash all the pots. I will. These pots are fine. They don't make noises, but I'll smash them anyway. But yes, it's the curse pots are the ones that do the laughing, and I don't like it either. So I usually go through this area in a particular way because it's kind of a pain to do without getting cursed. because these pots are everywhere. Okay, I guess I'm too fat to fit through that. Oh, this guy has a sword. Okay, I thought he had a dagger like the other one did. Okay. Okay. What was that? Why did he swing? How can he swing? There we go. Where are you going? Didn't mean to do that either. I forgot to look at what the old sun ring was. Yeah. It's kind of weird. A little weird. Yeah, okay. This one has a weird way to go about it, because there's pots under, like, on the bottom floor as well. So let me get rid of my thing. I think if you go over here, it stops? Yeah. Yeah, there's one up there too, which doesn't help. Oops, forgot you were down here. That's cool. Damn it. So frustrating. Damn it. If RITAFA wasn't Catherine, how many cheeks would be split? Baited into the wall, I know. He was just waiting there to call me a scrub. I don't think that there would be a pair of cheeks that would not be split if RITAFA wasn't Catherine. I remember this area being kind of weird. We could just ignore that for a second, though. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't know the answer, but I had a feeling that the answer is too many. What is RITAFA's true ending? All the cheeks? I think that's probably RITAFA's true ending. That there's just no cheeks left unsplit in RITAFA's ending. I guess you have to go this way. Can you jump up? Yeah, you can. So you can go over here and talk to this boy. You can't really, though. Because that's all that happens. You have to have a ring, a specific ring, to be able to talk to him. I don't remember which ring it is, but you have to have it, and I don't have it. Yeah, this is another change they did in Scholar of the First Sin. They put all these statues here that weren't here before, and it's stupid, and I don't like it. Oh, that's a half scorpion, half man. But he's kind of sad. He doesn't speak our language either. We don't speak his language. So we can't talk to each other. So we're just going to leave him be. Wait. It's over there. Okay. There's a thing that happens around here, but not in this particular area. He's got some big, meaty claws. It's true. Well, maybe we wouldn't sound so bad. Some people didn't try and play with big, meaty claws. Bring it on, old man! Oh, hello. Plenty of Pharos lockstones, which are perfect to have on hand. For literally doing a barrel roll. You're not wrong. In fact, you're very correct. There's like a good way. No, it didn't work. It didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Alright, hold on. Excuse me. Alright. Okay. This boy is acting strangely. Okay. Shoot an arrow at me. Or I guess a bolt. Well, so that's something that happens if you go over there. Just gonna, I guess, let him just do his thing down there. Oh, he's dead. Okay. So there's a piece of like a platform there that breaks if you walk on it, and he did it for me. So I guess thanks my boy. I will go down there in a minute because there is an NPC that I need to talk to. I actually am not 100% sure if I have what I need to talk to her though. Oh man, I forgot you were there. Sorry, he's upset that I broke his barrel. Alright, stop it. Pretty sure there's a... Okay! Basilisk. Hanging out. Tried to kick me. I said no. Yeah, it's a statue that blocks my way. There's a chest over there that I would like to open, but I can't right now. There's another platform that breaks over here. There it is, right there. If you walk on that, it breaks. But I think that's the way I want to go to get down there, because you take less damage if you walk on that one. So I'm going to do that one in just a moment. And go up here first and get an item. Those eyes. They stare into your soul if you look too long. Gotta get that skeptic spice, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, let me go down there. And you're like, whoa, what the heck? Old man in a wheelchair? What are you doing here? Excuse me for a moment. Oh. Nice spell that I will probably not use. Let's talk to old man in a wheelchair real quick.
Ah, look how far this
Professor X
has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future.
Rude. Rude.
Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But if you find a need for a truer dark, then meet again. We shall. The dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way.
So Professor X here is part of a...
The dark.
Yeah. Is part of a side thing you can do. I may or may not do it. Done it before, and it's slightly tedious, but it's not too bad, so I might do it. You gotta stay out of these gross pools. So this is where that boy fell a little bit ago. I have to these basilisks real quick. I think there's 3 of them. Okay. Alright. Slightly irritating, but not too bad, because it doesn't take very long to get back there at all. I just gotta run past these boys, because I don't want to deal with them again, because they're just a pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to where I was. Don't want to lose those souls that I had. Gonna ignore those boys, because I don't know if they'll follow me down here. Let me just hold on for a second and see if they do follow me down here. Yep. F in the chat for RITAFA. Oh, he's gone. Professor X, no longer here. See, that's the attack they usually do. I wasn't really expecting them to do that leap attack 3 times in a row. Wow, okay. That was strange. Hit me even though I had my shield up. And I might not be able to get in here right now. I think this... Yeah, it needs a key. And I think I know where to get the key, I think. But I don't know if I have the item that I need to get the key. Damn it, hold on. There's a thing. How do I get in there again? You can jump in there from some way. Him. This is the boy. I have to unpetrify this guy and kill him, and he drops the key. But I don't have any fragrant branches of yore at the moment. So I don't know if I can get to the key right now. There's a way to jump into that room. Hold on. Go this way. This way. No, not that one. This one over here. There's a way to jump in there. I think I might have to go a way that I can't get to right now because of the thing. I don't have any branches. Let me see if the lady at Majula is selling them right now. A quick detour. There she is. Wait, I'll talk to her in a second. Her is who I'm looking for. Her. Nope.
I knew you'd be back.
No, she doesn't have any more. Damn it. Lovely times these are. Here's that lady we were talking to. In all her glory. This is Rosabeth, the girl that we gave the armor to.
Oh, there you are. I'm here in Matula thanks entirely to you. You even were kind enough to clothe me. Thank you so very much.
You're looking good.
The only thing I can offer is pyromancy. But if that might help you, come to me.
You have a fragrant branch? You do not.
Be safe.
Ice cream. She got ice cream head. Ice cream head. So now I guess the only thing left to do is go fight that boss, since I don't have any branches to do any other things in this part of the game at the moment. Hopefully this doesn't take me that. Usually, like I mentioned earlier, I usually don't come to this area until later in the game. So hopefully this doesn't take me that long. She's not super hard either, it's just she can catch you in like weird positions and do a lot of damage. So those of you who were here from my Dark Souls 1 playthrough, you might recognize some similarities between this boss and one we fought in Dark Souls 1. At first it's like, what are you talking about? That doesn't look like anything we've done before. That looks strange. And then you're like, oh, I've seen this before. So this is Scorpioness Najka. Oops, didn't bring my shield up that time. So she's got kind of a weird variety of attacks. I'm mostly going to be trying to avoid her tail swipe, that one, because that one does a crap ton. And there's one other attack she does that I am not entirely sure how to reliably dodge. This is the attack, well, not that one. When she goes underneath the ground, that's the attack I don't know how to dodge. And supposedly there's a spot in the arena you can stand where it can't hit you, but I don't know where it is. Sometimes she just kind of fucks you over and appears like right next to you. These magic things are hard to dodge. Ooh, damn it! Another bug lady nightmare fuel. What's this game's doing with scorpions? That's Tritam's another bug lady, very similar to Quelaag from the first game. We got pretty far. I almost killed her. So I guess this won't be that bad. I just gotta... Her magic and the one where she digs underneath the ground. Those are the two attacks that I have the hardest time dodging. So if she kind of holds off on doing either of those... I forgot about this. Forlorn. I don't remember where he shows up. But... the Forlorn is a NPC invasion that I might not bother with right now. Because I want to get my souls back and I don't really want to chance dying to this guy. I'll fight with him slightly. See how hard he is at this part of the game. This guy, he's new to Scholar of the First Sin, and he invades you a couple different times. See if I can backstab him. Okay, he didn't do very much damage. I can probably kill him. Oh, come on now. Oh, I almost got a backstab off on you, my friend. Almost got it. Okay. Come on, do something. If I could just get like one more backstab, I think it'd be good. That was very close, and I didn't appreciate it, sir. Oops, oops, oops. God damn it. That's... Thank you, everybody. I was so concentrated. I was so concentrated of not, because I wanted to finish it so badly, but I didn't want to die right at the end because of greed. So here we are, at the area that I needed to be in the whole time. I don't remember exactly what it's called, to be honest. I just know that this is the place I have to be. The Doors of Pharaohs. And those guys, those big old guys over there with the big old shield, that's what I'm after. These guys. I might have to look up real quick so he's not using the weapon that I want, but he's the type of enemy that drops it. So I might have to look up real quick to see if there's a specific one that I need to fight. And ignore him up there real quick. Just go over here. Elephant buddy, trunk buddy. So let me look up real quick, because I know it's those enemies, but I might have to fight a specific one to get him to drop what I want him to drop. Let me see. Yeah, so as far as I understand, I just have to fight these guys until one of them drops the thing I need. I know there's the one out here, so I guess I'll fight him first. And there's a couple more deeper in the area. Kill him too. So I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. Dark Souls 2 has an interesting system where I think it was implemented. It was implemented partly to. If I attack him too closely, I might break that chest. Calm down with the quickness. Excuse you, sir. It was implemented partly to balance out the system where you die and you lose and your max health drops a little bit. It was implemented to like balance that out a little bit, where if you're going through a particular area and you kill an enemy enough times, like if I were to go to that bonfire and then just come back and keep killing this guy over and over again, he would just eventually just despawn. And I think that was done, like, you know, if you're having like a super tough problem with the one particular area, if you go through it enough times, the enemies will eventually despawn and you will have less of a problem as long as you're killing them. Which, you know, is all nice and dandy in theory, but if I kill this guy enough times where he despawns, I mean, there is a way to get them to come back, but it makes them more difficult. So I'm hoping, I don't think that I'll have a problem getting the weapon I need. The weapon I want. Because there's more of these guys like deeper into the area, but I'm hoping that I could just kill this guy a couple times and he'll just drop it. drop something. Is this what I need? It is not. Go ahead and reload the area. I'll probably just, every time I run to do this farm, I might just kill this guy too, just for the extra souls. He's a clumsy bitch anyway. Alright, come on, give me what I need. Something. Alright, that is not what I wanted either. So while I'm doing this this farm for this item, you guys got any fancy plans for Sunday? You guys doing anything, or are you planning on just relaxing? What do you guys got going on tomorrow? Drop anything this time. We have crazy plans for tomorrow. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's, and that's it. That sounds fun. I'm chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. I've got a friend who's gonna teach me a tabletop Star Wars game, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe shooting some b-ball outside of the school. You gotta watch out for those couple of guys who are up to no good, that sometimes start trouble in your neighborhood. Yeah, Tams, tell us a little bit about that tabletop Star Wars game. That sounds interesting. I was picking up what you were putting down, Andrew. Great shield. That's a good shield. Come on, Elephant Man. Drop what I want. Come on, please. Alright, nothing again. It's called Imperial Assault, but I literally have no tabletop experience, so hopefully he's not extremely frustrated with me. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. You have to let us know how it goes. nothing. We have to, Tames, I have it sitting in here, and I look at it every day because it's so beautiful. We have to try this, Resident Evil 2 board game one of these days. This was such an awesome gift. Tames got me, like, a board game version of Resident Evil 2 for Christmas, and it's amazing. And I think it would be really fun to have us all play it, and I think that would be a good idea. I have it sitting right there. Right there. You guys can't see it. And I love it. I have it sitting there so I could look at it every day because I really like the box art. Do you guys have any particular like tabletop board game style things that like you don't feel like get enough love, that are like kind of on the more obscure side? I've never played it, but I've always wanted to try. I can't remember what the heck it's called. That was one of those moments where I thought Todney absolutely needs this, and you were absolutely correct, Tams. I really appreciate it. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen it in the store a couple times. It's like a winter-themed, like, zombie survival board game thing. It's called, like, Pandemic or something. I've always wanted to try that. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble a couple times. Fun fact, my cousin let me watch Resident Evil when I was 4, and it was the first horror movie I ever saw, and I had nightmares of Michelle Rodriguez turning into a zombie for months. That sounds scary. I'm sorry, Savannah. Yeah, the first Resident Evil movie is probably the one that's, like, the most actually, like, horror-themed. The rest of them, it kind of gets, like, more and more action-based the further they go. But the first Resident Evil movie is probably the scariest, I would say. For board games, have you ever heard of Killer Bunnies? I have never heard of that game. How do you play Killer Bunnies? Damn. Alright. Relax. In a nutshell, you try to amass dollars to buy unique carrots while murdering other players to stop them from doing the same. At the end, when no carrots are left in the shop, you shuffle your carrot cards and pull until one's left. The person who owns that carrot wins. That sounds fun. That sounds fun in a way that would be, like, pleasantly chaotic. It is so chaotic. The weapons do a lot of things. Oops. I love killer bunnies, but buying all the expansion costs a fortune. I thought about getting it, but I couldn't justify the purchase. Didn't drop anything again. How many expansions are there? These guys are really being stingy right now. I wonder if I have anything. If I have anything that would increase my drop rate, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Apparently there are 21 expansions now. The old ones are rare and expensive. Oh. And how much is, like, on average? Like, if you were to buy Killer Bunny's expansion when it was new, how much would it be? Stingy Elephant Man again. Maybe 15, 20. Okay. That's not too bad, but I can see how that definitely will add up if you're doing 20 times 21. Base game is 30, but the expansions are at least 15, 20. Yeah. Shit, I killed him, damn it. Now I have to go find another Elephant Man to kill. You have to get them in order. The expansions don't just build on the base game, they build on previous expansions. That's a pain in the ass. That's a pretty big barrier to entry. Drop something. Give me what I need. Not what I needed. I don't know how many... I think this might be the last elephant guy in here. I think there's only 2. Let's see if something real quick. One moment. The fact that expansions build on prior expansions is kind of dumb. That's what I was thinking the same thing. It makes it really hard to, like, if you happen to find expansion like 3 in the store, but you can't play that unless you have expansions 1 and 2. You're like, well, I guess I'm just not going to buy this. Favorite ice cream flavor? Favorite ice cream topping? Think about that for a second. Be what I need. No. Nope. Nope. These are your Rocky Road or some sort of chocolate ice cream because I have huge sweet tooth, but honestly no. It's just cookie dough ice cream. Favorite topping is probably crushed Oreos. James, please. weapon. Nope. Nope. Imagine how terrifying Sloss would be very fast. That's a good point. And they got those sharp claws and that long reach. They got long arms. Nature is scary. Are you high, bro? That's scary. I don't even know if I know what a cassowary looks like. Are they big? 3 to 4 feet tall. I'm gonna have to look up a picture of what a cassowary looks like. I agree with you there, Nate. Not a fan of those gross, big, ocean-dwelling creatures. Gross. Harpy eagle? I'm gonna have to look at a picture of a harpy eagle too. I don't think I've ever seen one that's like looking at you like that. Googled harpy eagle and don't like that. Have you guys ever seen an orb weaver spider? I think those are gross looking, but I don't like spiders anyway, so I might be biased. Please don't. Maybe I won't look up the harpy eagle then. What's the big South American death bird? drop something, you dickweed? That sounds frightening. Unfortunately, you hear a crying child and try and help it. And see an owl with jet black eyes. That's... I don't like that. I don't like that. Isn't there a bird or wolf that mimics laughing? And hunters hear it in the early morning. It's part of the origin story for Wendigos. That's also frightening. This one isn't as the one I'm about to say isn't as weird, but I saw it recently and thought it was kind of weirded me out. Have you guys ever seen a maned wolf? They're not very scary, but they're tall and lanky, and it kind of weirds me out the way they look. Legs for days. Manged foxes look like giant rats? I haven't seen maned wolf, but I've seen a fox with mange. I said maned wolf, like the first one you said, M-A-N-D-E. I've never seen a wolf with mange before. I feel like that would look kind of frightening as well. The maned wolf is like it's like tall and lanky looking, and I don't like it. It weirds me out. Maybe this is it. Please let this be it. Disappointed again. Don't look at coconut crab or spider crab. Have y'all ever seen how jacked a hairless chimp is? Just looked at the main wolf. I swear its leg proportions are the same as Shigo's. I've never seen how jacked a hairless chimp is. I feel like that would also be kind of frightening looking. Have you ever seen a buff kangaroo? The poto, that's the bird. Yes, they will kill you. Wow. Speaking of strange-looking monkeys, have you guys ever seen a proboscis monkey? They look like Squidward monkeys. The schnoz on those dudes. Yeah, I'm telling you, they look like Squidward monkeys. That's the only thing I can think of whenever I see a picture of them. Another reason not to go to Australia, the whistling kite, black kite, and brown falcon are three species of raptor birds that have weaponized fire. Oh my god. Wow. Why is just... Australia is just a land of, like, frightening creatures. Not to mention all the frickin' huge-ass spiders and scorpions and shit they have there. Shout out to the blobfish, because it's literally sentient mayonnaise. Yeah, it's sad because it knows it. Aw, poor blobfish. Have you guys ever heard... I come across a lot of strange things when I'm looking up things that the oldsters might appreciate. I showed them a picture of blobfish once, and there's a song on YouTube. I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he has an album called Songs for Unusual Creatures, and there's a song called Blobfish, and I feel like he really captured what a blobfish, like, the sounds that goes on in a blobfish's mind. It's like the Blobfish theme song. You should look it up. Let this be what I need. No, but not bad. No, but not bad. Bearded vulture is metal. Eats bones, not meat bones. Yes, I like birds. They'd be cool when they're trying not to kill you. The birds are neat. Have you ever heard of the lyrebird? Those guys are really cool. They can mimic pretty much any sound that they hear. There's a really cool video on YouTube of a lyrebird that lived near a construction site, so it mimics like the sound of a chainsaw. You should look it up. That's really cool too. Oh yeah, you know about lyrebirds. A lot of birds like bone marrow. It's a good treat for them. It's what I imagine those right-wing neckbeards look like. Okay, I think I've lost a little bit of what's going on. Have you guys ever seen great petrels? That's the type of bird that lives in cold climates. You know the guy who likes women in theory but not in practice and calls you the N-word from behind a Reddit account on the Donald? Oh, are you talking about that's what the blobfish looks like to you? Fucking incel blobfish using Reddit on the Donald. Come on, Elephant Man, just please drop the weapon I want, please, please. Also, puffins are so fucking cute. You should look up a picture of a great petrel. Those guys are also pretty metal, but I think it's because a lot of pictures of them show them like covered in blood, because I don't think that they're very nice. I'll never look at the blobfish the same ever again. Fucking blobfish. Puffins are adorable, like so cute. Have you guys ever seen a bird that I think looks pretty cool / cute? They're called birds of paradise, and there's a type of, I think it's called the superb bird of paradise. It does this mating dance where it like brings its feathers up behind its head, and it looks like a giant black blob with glowing neon blue eyes. You should look up a video of that if you haven't seen it. It's super cool looking. It does, it dances. It's called a superb bird of paradise. Aren't they cool? I like the way they hop. Yeah. Yeah, they hop for. I like just. I've always found the way birds, like if you just like see a bird on the sidewalk instead of like walking, it'll just like hop around. I've always thought that was really cute. I think I want you to dance and hop with your feathers up. I mean, I'm not saying no. I feel bad. This drop rate is terrible. Yeah, it is, but having you guys here to keep me company makes it a lot better, so thank you guys for being here and having some interesting conversations. Oh, she already gets that? Binge? Yeah, this grinding for this drop would be super boring if I was just here by myself. Interesting conversations about interesting animals. I like it. And interesting conversation about Nate's fancy mating dance. Come over here slightly. Oh, Lord. Also, I can't help but think how terrifying it would be if Pokemon were real. That is very true. Can you imagine just seeing like you're like in your house with your, you know, your lovely wife and your, like, maybe like 6-year-old kid, and you're getting ready to put him down to bed. You know, you're like, love you, son. Have a good night, sweet dreams. And then you just look out your fucking window and you see just a gross-ass hypno just standing there, just like staring at your child. You're like, get the fuck out of here, you little bastard. God. Ugh. Hypno just weirds me out. I don't like him. Some would be cute, some would be nightmare fuel. Yeah, Hypno and Drowsy are a bunch of fucking gross-ass bitches. You take out the trash, and you accidentally throw it on a Garbodor, and now this poisonous, sentient pile of trash wants to kill you. Drifloon's out here taking kids. Remember walking down a trail and you just accidentally step on a Geodude because it looks like just like a regular rock and it picks you up and throws you? Dusclops? No thank you. Yeah, the Dusclops is also like, I don't know about that, sir. Frickin' Banette, that thing is frightening. Lampent and uses souls to feed its flame, so it literally waits around hospitals for people to die. That's nice. That's a nice thing in a nice kids franchise. Fucking Lampent, man. I mean, I feel like it comes with the territory, but a lot of ghost types are just frightening. I also feel like it sort of... Oh, there we go. Pokemon are real. They'd all be like the first versions of the Sonic movie. They'd all have human teeth. Every single one of them. Oh. No. No. Savannah, do you really want a Bulbasaur with human teeth? Absolutely not. Can you imagine Gyarados with human teeth? Oh. Freaking Charizard with human teeth, just like smiling at you. Just giving you a big old grin. Except Bulbasaur. They have no teeth. They have more of a beak, like a turtle. You said they all have teeth, though. What about Pokemon that, like, don't have, like, a mouth, like Voltorb? Would he still have teeth? Because I don't think I'd want to see a Voltorb's teeth. Also, Bulbasaur would be nice to have. Not gonna lie. Help me with my plants. Be a sibling to Shigo. That'd be okay with me. Just a big plant turtle. Okay, but a Ditto with human teeth is horrifying and hilarious. Voltorb has a tiny mouth full of human teeth. Ew. Oh, no. No, thank you. A Ditto with human teeth does look kind of funny. Can you imagine a Mew with human teeth? Yeah. Like a Celebi with human teeth? Weedle with human teeth? I feel like I might have asked this before, but what's your guys' favorite type combo in Pokemon? Like if you had to choose like a new Pokemon that has a dual type, and like what would be your favorite combination? Mine would be Ghost and Fire. You all brought this upon yourselves. Weedle's, wait a minute. Weedle's tooth is a horn on its head. Is the horn on its head? That's its big tooth. Yo, I think the dark horse of worst Pokemon to have around you would be Hatchrim from Gen 8. No matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it will silence you violently? Why is it gotta silence me violently? A Metapod with a tiny mouth and human teeth. Also, did anyone else see Metapod for years and think it was backwards? Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Nate. Yes, I did. James, what is this? I don't like this. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Turn that off. Thank you. No thanks. There's a Pokemon that I always that I look at wrong. Which one is it? And I still do it to this day. Which one is it? I don't know if you were type pairing off the top of my head. I could have legitimately gone the rest of my life without that. Okay, why are the teeth so fucked up? All the comments in this post are just no and delete, please. Yeah, my favorite type combo is Ghost and Fire, which is why I really like Alola and Marowak. Marowak itself was a cool Pokemon that just needed a little bit more to be, you know, super memorable. But let me look up this real quick so I can accurately explain what's happening to me. Yeah, so the Pokemon that I know that I'm looking at it wrong, but I can't like reprogram my brain to see it the correct way because I've been looking at it like this for like 20 years now, is Poliwag. Because I always view its mouth as its nose. And I can't, like, when I was a kid, I imagined it as the two eyes, a nose, and the stomach. Like, I didn't think it had a mouth. But I can't look at it the right way because my brain is just programmed to think that the pink thing is a nose. Favorite type combo is Dragon and Fire. That's a pretty cool combination. Are there any... I think Reshiram? Is that the only Fire and Dragon type? Or is there another one I'm not thinking of? Wait, that's a mouth? Yes, it is a mouth. I'm glad there's someone else that understands me. It's a mouth, and it doesn't look like one, does it? he's just walking around as a fucking mouth breather. Technically, Mega Charizard X, but I think that's it. A fucking mouth breather. Yeah, I think the only, as far as I remember, the only Ghost Fire types are Alolan Marowak and the Litwick line. I think. Unless I'm thinking something else. Unless I'm missing one. It's true. That is, that is what Poliwags is walking around like. A little mouth breathing son of a bitch. My type combo is Water Fairy. That's cool. Are there any other Water Fairy types besides the Poplio line? Or I guess it would just be Primarina. My type combo is Fighting Dark. That's cool. Fighting Dark. Are there any Fighting Dark types? You're just gonna shit all over my type combo. Oh, Pangoro, yeah. Pangoro's a cool Pokemon. I like him. I don't think Pangoro gets enough respect. Marilyn, Tapu Fini. Oh, yeah. I forgot that the Marilyn got the fairy typing. That always messes me up. Like, Pokemon like Mr. Mime and Jigglypuff, or like Wigglytuff, I always forget that they have the fairy typing, and it always fucks me over. I'm so surprised there aren't all 5 dragon types. That's such an easy combo, and yet... Yeah, I think the only one is Reshiram, right? Besides Mega Charizard X. I wonder what type combos haven't been done yet. Have they done an electric dark type yet? They dropped the ball with Charizard and haven't looked back. So the Pokemon TCG always writes Mr. Rhyme? Mr. Rhyme or Galarian? Mr. Rhyme, so do you think we will get the new evolutions with other regional forms later on? with other regional forms later on? That's a good question. I think that would be cool. I'd be down for that. If Charizard was Fire Dragon, it'd be one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. No full weaknesses. Everything deals standard damage at most, except Fairy and Dragon. That was how, Spiritomb and Sableye before the Fairy type was introduced. Before the Fairy type was introduced, Spiritomb and Sableye had no weaknesses. They're both Ghost Dark types. So the meme was if you could get into an online game with a Spiritomb with Wonder Guard, you'd just be unstoppable. Bring back the Wobbuffet Destiny Bond setup. Teams, please. Did I ever mention to you about the endless battle that can happen, I think in Gen 3, if you have two Wobbuffets with Shadow Tag and leftovers? They can't switch out because they both have Shadow Tag, and then they both have leftovers, so they heal off struggle damage. So it's just an endless battle that you have to reset the game. Wonder Guard, Focus, Sash, Shedinja. I think Shedinja is an interesting idea for a Pokemon. Shedinja with Wonder Guard can only have one hit. Wait, can only be hit with super effective moves. It only has 1 HP. Focus Sash prevents the first attack that hits from knocking you out. So you just have an invincible Shedinja. I think Shedinja might be one of the first Pokedex trolls, because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the Pokedex entry for Shedinja says that if you look into you look into the hole on its back, then it steals your soul. And then the first thing you see when you send it out into battle is the hole on its back. Sword stands a shit ton while your opponent switches out and tries to attack the first time. Super effective, then swept. Speaking of back spreads for alligators, sick. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna attempt this for maybe like 10 more minutes, and if it doesn't happen in that span, I'm just gonna do it off stream, and then next stream I'll already have it dummy thick. Extra thick. I'm dummy hungry. Can I get a bag of chips with that? Also, terrifying Yamask. Usually carries a mask that used to be his face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. Well, that's depressing. So I guess this all stems back from the original depressing Pokemon, Cubone. Frickin' Cubone. I like Cubone, but he is so sad. Don't like that. Beware, this Pokemon has a habit of hugging its companions. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were crushed by its hug. Wow. Damn, Pokemon. You're gonna be crushing your trainer's spines with a Beware hug? A Cubone would also be cute, and Beware would probably spend all of its time trying to fuck up Grizzlies. The best thing about Beware is when Jessie tries to catch one in the anime and it literally grinds the Pokeball to dust. Beware's not having any of that shit. He threw the Pokemon in the air just like, no. Big bean boys with big beware energy. Like that's what we should all strive for. Be a big bean boy with big beware energy. Then nothing can stand in your way. Esper, who can create massive 300-foot explosions completely at random. Nice. Sweet. I can't wait to train my Esper. Just have my neighborhood exploded for no reason. For beer, Perico, we've got the beans, we've got the boys, we've even got Beware, and man, do we have them big. I'm in. I like it. We got a new tagline and a new company name. Let's do it. I'm all in. Guys, it enwraps its prey with its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. Imagine a pumpkin singing Disney tunes while it strangles you. Someone somewhere will pay money for that. Well, I guess that is true. As Danny from Game Grumps once said, you know how I know that's a thing? Because it's sexual and it's anything. Sometimes I wake up at night thinking about how Game Freak made Zygarde and literally did nothing with it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they did the whole like Zygarde 10% and Zygarde like true form or whatever, but I don't really think that like goes anywhere, does anything, does it? It just kind of exists. Same for me, but with Kubo and Bleach's ending. Wastes. finished my Pokemon Z game through. To be fair, though, Bleach stopped being good halfway through the Rancor stuff. We need Pokemon Z and we need Pokemon Gun, the third version of Sword and Shield. Where's the Gen 4 remake? Also a good question. We don't know about Pokemon Z, but you can hold this Pokemon L. Didn't get X2 or Y2. Oh, dear. Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time tonight, and then I'm gonna sign off. Calistex had like 60 new Pokemon, so maybe that was a good thing. Calistex was pretty dang small. I'm gonna do the rest of this, trying to get this sword off stream. I know it's probably this last section of the stream is probably been super dull and boring for you guys. I apologize. I was hoping I could have gotten it a lot faster than that. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you joining me tonight for Sleeping Dogs and Dark Souls 2. The start of Dark Souls 2 next week will be a lot better, if that makes sense. We'll already have the weapons, so we can move on from there. So I'm also probably gonna, once I get the sword, I'm probably gonna just level up off stream too, and I'll show you that next week. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys being here. Nate, Andrew, James, Savannah. Thank you all for being here. Alex, Kelvin, Papa Hobie, thank you everybody. Hope you guys have a great night. Bedtime for Big Bean Boys, exactly. It is bedtime for those Big Bean Boys. Hope you guys have a great night, and hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And a good upcoming week, until I see you guys again on Wednesday for an H stream. So, again, have a wonderful night. Goodbye.